Hi, my name is Kayla. I'm a student physical therapist from Emory University. This is an introduction to a series of videos to work in conjunction with your therapy to better understand how stress relates to chronic pain and PTSD. So to start with, the normal stress response in the body, demonstrated by this graphic up here. The amygdala in the brain processes sensory information, which connects to the hypothalamus, which is the command center of the brain that kind of dictates what everything is doing. So that communicates with your autonomic nervous system, which you've probably heard of as being rest and digest or fight or flight. And so this activates when you have some sort of stressor, it activates the fight or flight system. A lot of normal responses with this are dry mouth, dilated pupils, an increase in heart rate, rapid breathing, sweating, tense muscles, and slow digestion. So really what's very apparent there is your increased heart rate, rapid breathing, and tense muscles. Once that threat is over, the parasympathetic nervous system, or your rest and digest, takes over and the body is returned to a pre-stressed state. What's different with chronic pain, as this other diagram is showing, is same things happen, but your body perceives a continued threat based on this chronic pain or chronic stress levels. And then what's called the hypothalamic pituitary adrenal axis is activated, which is just a big word to describe how chronic stress, the part of the body that is affected. So with this, we get things like anxiety, depression, anger and aggression, digestive problems, headaches, heart disease, sleep problems, weight gain, and memory loss. So if you have some of these symptoms, it's not totally unknown causing. So you're not weird for having all of these different symptoms. It's very normal for having chronic pain with chronic stress. Here's another diagram I really like, that when you have stress, you get fear and anxiety. More pain can be caused, like they can cause one another. So stress can cause pain can cause stress. This can weaken your muscles. You have tight muscles, inactivity or time off work, which causes more guarded movement, which causes you to rest, causing more pain, fatigue, insomnia, decreased socialization and isolation because you don't have the energy to do such things, which can lead to depression and anger, which contributes back to the fear and anxiety, causing this cycle to continue and continue, which is important for us to break this cycle in order to increase quality of life. This is an important point to note, that why it's important to do your exercises where they're difficult and challenging, not painful. So the whole no pain, no gain mentality is not beneficial for recovering from chronic pain or chronic stress or really any sort of injury, because when you are in the pain, your body doesn't know if you were doing it or you were just in a car accident. There's really no way for it to differentiate subconsciously. This can often make your body guard more and have even more adverse effects. So it's not in your best interest to do things through the pain. It also is important to note that hands-on therapy techniques such as manual therapy, you need to be in communication with your physical therapist. It's not, let's work through this, let's get past this pain. If it truly is too painful to take on, you need to let them know, because the same thing relates to this, that your body can just start guarding more instead of less. That being said, there are things that do need to be worked out per se, but we can give you things like a Theracane or teach you how to use a foam roller or a lacrosse ball to do the same things that we can do, maybe to a lesser extent, but you can desensitize yourself by doing that at home so that your muscles are unguarded enough for us to be able to work on it. Something else to note is that PTSD is a type of stress, and current statistics show that with PTSD, the prevalence of chronic pain is 35% seen, compared to 3.5% seen in the general population. So people with PTSD tend to have more chronic pain symptoms than your average person. So that's generally just an introduction to this concept and why we're doing all these techniques at the beginning of this little series, just to explain what's going on. And next we're going to go over some methods of coping with this in addition to your exercises.